Let's go.
Hello everybody, it is I, the Ninja Reviewer here, and on the 12th day of anime my true love gave to me the best anime of 2015. Yes, here it is, guys. But not just one anime. I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite shows, animes, that I have enjoyed of the month of 2015. And it's going to be pretty obvious, what my favorite is. But, as a whole, I am still going to give them away anyway. I'm still going to make my countdown from orders to which ones I have enjoyed. So this is it, guys. This is the finale day of the 12 Days of Anime. Also, just want to say very quick, hope you guys are having a very Merry Christmas. Happy Holidays in general. Hopefully, if you guys do celebrate it, hopefully jolly good old Saint Nick was good to you guys and gave you guys what you wanted. Or probably gave you guys that was, unexpected. Pretty much. Or just, gifts that were pretty much unexpected. That you did not really think you were going to get. So, yeah, anyways. So, let's just move on right now to the finale days of the 12 Days of Anime. Here we go. Let's begin with my top 5 favorite animes that I've enjoyed of 2015. Let's go with number 5. Assassination Classroom. I apologize if I have not reviewed this anime on my old channel up until now. I highly apologize, guys, if I haven't done the first season of this. I really wanted to, but for some reason Japan kept delaying certain episodes, and it was pretty shortened out, and I was just waiting until Funimation when they announced the Stimmy dub cast, and I pretty much just watched it from the dub from there on out. Even though I don't know if they're going to Stimmy dub it from beginning or just wait until a month or two while it's aired. I'm probably just going to watch it from the beginning even if it's subbed. I doubt it's going to be dubbed right away. It could be, you never know. But regardless though, I will switch to the subtitled version. Assassination Classroom was a series I did not expect for me to get into, but ever since I saw him in J-Stars Victory Plus, I've always wanted to see what was this franchise going to be about. And yeah, I actually was not disappointed with the series. I actually really enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed Assassination Classroom, and what I think of it is not only that it's comedy, but I love the aspect. The creativity is really cool with the classroom. Pretty much this alien with tentacles named Kuro Sensei comes, and pretty much he threatens to destroy the Earth and destroy everything completely within a year's time. So in order for them to actually get stronger, they have to be trained assassins from Kuro Sensei. Not only from assassination, but also learning as well, as their new teacher from Class 2E. Or was it 2E, I think? Oh, E-Class, I'm sorry. I do apologize. Class E. I do apologize again. It has been a while since I've actually watched it. So anyways, Class E is pretty much this really low budgeted type of classroom, or pretty much a type of classroom school that's separated from the goody two-shoes high class kind of school, pretty much kind of like middle school, high school, where it's basically all the good, all the talented smart students and everything go to that school, while in this school it's pretty much low budgeted. Not too many funds go to them, and they don't get really all the good treatment. They're pretty much like students who are pretty much below average. They don't really do that great. They're pretty much a little disciplined. And yeah, that's pretty much how these students work. But until Kuro Sensei pretty much came around the lines and actually taught these students what it's like to not only be an assassin, but to actually learn as well. And the teaching methods he does are just hilarious. I can't really explain in full detail. Maybe I'll try to do a full-fledged review of the series, if I can, or just the first season. But the expressions of Kuro Sensei, especially when he switches moods, personalities, is just hilarious. Not only that, but I really do like the main character, Nagisa. He's not your typical shonen kind of character. And by the way, yes, this is a Shonen Jump manga. But he's not your typical shonen character. In fact, some people got confused with him being a boy or a girl, but we all knew pretty much from the voice and tone, we all knew he was definitely a boy. The young boy, but we didn't think he was, especially because of the way he got little pigtails, sort of. It kind of looks like a girl. But regardless, though, it's still a really entertaining show. There's a lot of cool characters. Karma is my dude. Oh my god, I love this character. His personality, like, oh man, and his assassination, like, he's got skills, man. He's got really good math skills. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Karma for the motherfucking win is definitely like one of my favorite characters. Even though I do like the main character, Karma is definitely like one of my top favorite characters like of the series, and I definitely can't wait to see him more in action in season 2. Speaking of which, it's coming out next month, actually. Yeah, it's already coming around the corner. Hello, next month is going to be season 2, so I really cannot wait. I loved season 1, even though I saw it kind of late with the dub Stimmycast. I'm definitely just going to switch it over just when it first comes out, just to watch it, and I can't wait. I hope it's just as good as everybody says it is, because they said the manga right now is on point. Everybody is loving the manga, and it's doing really good in the top sales of Japan. So yeah, I definitely cannot wait to see season 2, and hope it's just as great as season 1 is, and still enjoyable. Next we go to number 4, Natsuno no Taizai, aka The 7 Deadly Sins. The 7 Deadly Sins is definitely a series that I kind of thought it was going to be some kind of representation of Fairy Tail, even though a lot of people say it's completely different, even though don't let the art style fool you, you know, it's basically like, you know, people think it's like a Fairy Tail ripoff, and, you know, it's got some of the same qualities, which it does a little bit. Like, you know, the comic relief character or mascot we all know is Hawk, aka the Happy of Fairy Tail, pretty much. So we have that. Some people say that Elizabeth's kind of like, well, she's not like, I guess some people thought like she's exactly like Lucy, which in reality she's really not. She's a completely different character from Lucy, but in my personal opinion, I kind of like Lucy a lot better as a character. I don't know, it's just me, but I like her more as a character compared to Elizabeth. I'm just saying, even though Elizabeth does have strong courage, I will admit she is a bit too much of a crybaby though compared to Lucy from Fairy Tail. But regardless though, I will say the show itself is pretty freaking awesome. I love the cast of the powers, of the unique powers of the 7 Deadly Sins. Meliodas is a freaking beast. I love his weapon when it comes to the that little sword thing, that half snake sword thing that actually looks really cool. Definitely can't wait to see more of that in the future. I like Deanna's power. The giant girl is actually really nice. I like Deanna. She's actually I like the secret treasure weapon she's got too with the hammer. King is pretty cool. He's got this like weird obsession like with these like plushy type weapons that he uses, but he uses like these other things he can make out of the weapons too, which is cool. And he's actually, well, I'm not going to really spoil too much, but you'll see more about King when you actually watch the series. I definitely recommend checking it out. I did review this series actually on my old channel, but unfortunately it's gone. But maybe, who knows, I can make a full-fledged review of this, maybe of the series, in the near future when I actually do have a chance. But regardless though, I definitely did enjoy this a lot. Like, all the characters are very unique. They all have their own personality. It's definitely a take on One Piece, but with medieval times. I wouldn't really say it's Fairy Tail logic, because there's more sense of danger here than there is in Fairy Tail. And of course it's more violent. Not anything like Fairy Tail at all, especially because it's got the same violent levels as One Piece. Not extremely violent, but all pretty much on the same level, except there are some times where it does go a bit extreme, and even for One Piece standards. So I will say, yeah, it's definitely getting on point by being like kind of almost like the next One Piece, but not really. But it has some of that traits of One Piece, I would say, more than Fairy Tail. It only has a little bit of similarities to Fairy Tail. Is that the art, the comic relief character / mascot, and pretty much Lucy and Elizabeth, pretty much. But Lucy to me over Elizabeth, I'm just saying. Not for sexy looks, by the way, just for character-wise in general. So yeah, that's number 4, and that's definitely my recommendation. I highly recommend it. Definitely check it out. It's on Netflix right now, actually. You can catch either the dubbed version or the sub version. I watched it twice. First sub, the second dub. The dub, The 7 Deadly Sins, I forgot to mention, was actually pretty damn good. I really enjoyed the dub to it, the dub tone to it. A lot of people say that they don't really like certain characters' voices. Like, I'm not too much of a big fan of Diane's voice too much. King's is pretty good. It's kind of decent. It's solid. Bond's voice is actually really suave. I really like it. I got used to it. And then the only voice I didn't really care for was just Diana's. And Millie, well, yeah, pretty much. I think that was like the only voice. Other than that, I thought the dub was actually done really well. I mean, I know there's a lot of people who are going to be hating on dubs because let's face it, people hate dubs all the time. Well, not everybody does. And there are a lot of people who do prefer which one of her sub. You know, to me, to each their own. But if I were to choose, I would go with both versions, because both versions to me did a pretty great job in acting skills. So yeah, number 4 goes to the 7 Deadly Sins, aka Natsuno no Taizai, Season 1. And I definitely can't wait for next year for Season 2 for a lot more things to come as well. Number 3. And this is definitely seasonal. Keep this in mind, this one doesn't count as a long-running series because it doesn't go on for a constant period of time every week, or sometimes where it takes a break every time, where it takes a break between the week and then it airs like the next week or the following week, etc. I'm not talking about a long-running series, even though it does have more episodes if you count the episodes total. Yes, it does have over 100 episodes, but that doesn't mean it's a very long-running. But that doesn't mean it's a long-running series, because when this airs, it's basically seasonal and not really as a long-running thing. So yeah, so let's just keep this in mind. Number 3 goes to My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic Season 5. Oh my god, I did not expect to love this season of My Little Pony, but oh man, this was definitely, my opinion, the best season of My Little Pony. Not only did we get story progression for this season, a lot of story progression, but I will say when it comes to the actual universe as a whole, it did expand, and I'm really proud of them for doing that. I would definitely say, yes, this does beat Season 4 by a landslide. It actually does. Especially the finale to it, because the finale definitely did beat it, even though I will say Twilight vs. Tyrek was still awesome. But as a story, when it comes to time travel, it did a really great job executing it. A lot of fan service that was done absolutely right when it comes to the time periods of each character being shown. Very nice stuff. It's really, really dark, mellow tone. Speaking of which, though, there was a lot of mature lessons in this actual season compared to like other ones, and I mean a lot of mature ones, even a lot of dark ones as well, and a lot of feels as well, not just comedy-wise, because comedy-wise, yes, there was a lot of comedy-wise, but I will say there was a lot of feels and a lot of strong lessons and a lot of character development in this actual season compared to, I would say, other seasons, because oh man, I don't want to spoil away too much for people who have not caught up to the Season 5 yet. But if you have, I definitely recommend, getting so now, since the season is actually over. So I would hop onto it right now. If you're a brony watching this right now, you already know you need to watch the season. Or you probably have already seen the season. And you know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to a lot of big changes. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's number 3. Number 2, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders Egypt Arc. Oh man, the Egypt arc to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was amazing, and it was so much better constructed compared to the last season of Stardust Crusaders, where technically it was just like random monster of the week or just Scooby-Doo mystery of the week kind of thing going on. While here it was definitely much better paced when it comes to, like the progression of them finally meeting the top strongest members of Dio Brando, the Egyptian gods, which is really good. I enjoyed it a lot, especially the character interactions. A lot of deaths. Yes, there are deaths, there are feels, everything. Not only that though, but the bizarre comedy that they add in this series is just hilarious. Like, I love the interactions of each character. They do some things that are just like comedy wise, I think it's pretty funny, but mostly, as the show states, it is very bizarre indeed. From a talking dog having some kind of sandstand ability to playing fucking Russian roulette, or not Russian roulette, but pretty much betting and gambling as a stand, as a freaking power. And this is Shonen Jump, mind you, a stand user with gambling techniques. Yeah, if that's not bizarre for you, I don't know what is. But yeah, regardless though, if you haven't caught up, I would say watch the... Well, technically, here's the thing. You don't really have to watch the first season of Stardust Crusaders. That's the thing. Well, you should watch it for a little bit just to get the character introductions for, like, when they meet each other on the journey. And then after that, you should skip some of them because obviously they don't really progress too much until we actually get to Egypt. And I think that's when everything starts to become very awesome around that point in time. Especially when it comes to one of the Egyptian gods, which I think is actually really funny. And a returning character from the first season of Stardust Crusaders does actually return as a side villain, which is really funny and very wacky antics. But it's really cool overall, though. So yeah, and the final battle between Jotaro and Dio and the rest of the gang was just worth it. It was really good. It was really well paced. David Productions did an amazing job, and cannot wait for Diamonds Unbreakable coming out this April of 2016. It's going to be a great year for JoJo fans. For the first time, Diamonds Unbreakable is going to be animated. I cannot freaking wait. Oh my god. I'm really excited. I saw the promo trailer, by the way. I saw the promo trailer. It looks really good. Like, the animation style looks really fabulous. Very nice artistic style. It's really good. And I just can't wait until April. It cannot get here any sooner. And this is pretty good because I have never read too much of Diamonds Unbreakable in the manga, so I definitely can't wait to actually see this for the first time and just get more info. I know pretty much the premise because, again, I played All-Star Battle, so I kind of know the premise of the story on who the main villain is. Kira, man. Yo, fucking Kira. Oh my god. Yes, I cannot wait. I cannot fucking wait. April cannot get here long enough. And the thing is, too, then again, I do have my brother's wedding in Jamaica coming up. So keep this in mind. I might miss an episode, probably, when I pretty much get back. But we'll see, hopefully, if I'm there for the premiere. If not, then I don't know. But anyways, though, so yeah, that's it. So that's number 2. That is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders, Egypt Arc. Now we go to number 1. Hey, come on, guys. You already know what number 1 is, definitely by now at this point. If you don't know, now you know. Sing it along with me. Here we go. One Punch! One Punch Man. Number 1 anime of the year. I've already explained it in videos enough. It's too fucking awesome for words. It's just, wow. Animation. The story is actually really good. The characters are very well done. For 12 episodes, though, they did pan out the characters quite fine. They didn't rush or anything like that, which thank God they didn't. So they panned out just fine with 12 episodes. Not only that, though, but the main premise of the story when it comes to Saitama, the main character of his journey, of why he became a hero, and why... But the concept is still ridiculous on how he became that powerful, strong. I have a feeling there's something going on there that's hidden that he doesn't know about. But regardless, though, I'm not going to spoil that. You'll have to see for yourself. I'll shut up about it if you haven't really checked this out already. The concept, though, when it comes to superhero, it's not your typical superhero kind of story. Nobody's parents died. No one got infected by a radioactive spider. Nobody died for the sake of America. No, this is definitely not the superhero you're thinking of. This is not the superhero story you were expecting. Completely different, completely off the gate. I highly recommend you check it out. Studio Madhouse, phenomenal job. Loved the animation. I loved every single episode I've enjoyed, even though there were some moments where I didn't really agree with. But regardless, though, it was still a fantastic ride. A treasure, a gem in the rough. It was just the one anime that made me hype every single week for a new episode. Just like Toriko does every week with the greatness of the manga. Well, it is starting to pick back up since Area 6 is done. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, there you go, guys. That's my number 1 favorite anime of the year 2015 goes to One Punch Man. Highly, highly please recommend this. And Season 2 better get here faster long enough next year, I hope. Or if not, maybe 2017 if possible. Since the manga creator now is going to crank out more chapters because since the popularity got so huge, he wants to make a Season 2 possible. Which, yes, he understands too. So now I'm hyped. There you go, guys. So that is my top 5 anime that I've enjoyed of 2015. I am done with the 12 Days of Anime. We can finally call this a close on the book of the 12 Days of Anime. It's officially done. I'd like to thank everybody for some people who participated in this event. There are quite a few people who did. Not everybody did participate, though. I noticed some people tried to, but they couldn't really keep up with the days. I, unfortunately, was strong enough to keep up with the days. So that's pretty much it. That closes the book on the 12 days of anime. We are officially done. So thank you for whoever participated. Thank you all for also watched my participation as well for the videos. And that's pretty much it. I will see you guys for my next future videos when it comes to either Let's Plays, reviews of anime, manga, video games, whatever. Head on to my channel at the Ninja Reviewer. And don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. Thank you so much. And again, before I wrap up, have a very happy holidays. Have a very Merry Christmas. And I'm not going to say Happy New Year just yet because I'm going to save that before the year actually ends. I am going to make one last holiday New Year video before I wrap up everything in 2015. So until then, guys, I'll catch you guys before the new year actually hits. Peace out. And anime manga fans, keep supporting what you read and what you watch. Later. Bye.